channel. Good evening in local time and good morning in your time. So today is January 24th in your time, and tonight is January 25th here in the Philippines. Hello, hello. So I'm on live again on my go straight to my YouTube, and I would like to thank to my subscribers, okay, and also my members that still in my TLC family. Thank you so much, guys. So for those not yet part of my TLC family, please go to my membership join button. Oh my God, how does it? I love my hair. Okay, it's just like very very classy. My hairstyle is very classy. So I love my look tonight. Okay, and those wants to join, for my membership, it's up to you what level you want to join on my membership join button. Okay, so feel free because that's a big help for my channel. Okay, and of course I really love for those ones to send me a donation for my PayPal, the in-kind donation, and it's a big help also for my channel to receive donation from you guys. Hello, Kiss. Thank you for coming, Kiss. So, how do you like my background? So, how's everybody? So, I don't know. It's just like, I'm just really want, my look like this because most of the time my hair is on the other side of my, uh, it's, so I just want, okay, and look like very Filipina, very Filipina. And Bruce, hello, Bruce. I'm glad. It's been a long time I didn't. Hi, Mr. Bruce. Thank you for coming, Mr. Bruce. How are you doing today? So, guys, my subject for tonight, because I'm on the direct live on YouTube. Okay, I'm not in StreamYard. It's a random topic, so I'm gonna give some random topic and hope you can relate or join with me, guys. So feel free if you need to ask me, so don't hesitate to ask question, and I would like the same way also with you guys. So, and like I said, for those ones to send me a donation, it's big help for my channel. Okay, just in kind donation, in kind donation. So my background is my kitchen, but they said that my kitchen is that's unique. So how do you like, guys, my look for tonight for a change? Because I don't really, I don't, my hair. Yeah, I miss you, Bruce, because I remember when I collab with Miss Money, you always there, but I understand that sometimes some people are very busy, and some oh, thank you. And some it especially the time, okay, because sometimes well, especially my regular live streaming is Sunday morning, okay, 9 a.m. But I can't do that because of the, the technical issue that suddenly happened in my my no, I don't. I don't dye my hair, Kiss. I have some, a few grays, but I don't. I'm planning to dye my hair, but you know what? When I go to hair salon, they said that, they have a hard time, because I really want, not, my hair is black, so I don't dye my hair, but I have some gray hair, okay? But, it's, just, I can still hide it, but I don't dye my hair because they have a hard time because my hair is totally black. So once you want to change the color, a dark brown or black. So if I need to change my color into like mahogany color, mahogany brown, they need to bleach my hair. So I don't want to bleach my hair because it really damages my hair. And I think, what, guys, it helps because since when I was born, my mother, she's, the coconut, the fresh coconut milk. We use that. Oh, we don't really use the commercial hair conditioner, okay? Hi, Sharon. Thank you for coming, Sharon. And then that's our hair conditioner. The fresh coconut milk, or sometimes we just chew and some coconut milk. We spit it and put it in our hair, and then rinse. So it really helps that because I read that also. Until now, I'm still using the coconut oil or coconut virgin oil. So it helps to less the gray. Yeah, I understand that one day my hair starts to gray, but the growth, it's become slow because of the coconut virgin oil. And I love to use that. So when I use coconut virgin oil, I don't really use what do you call that, hair conditioner. And I'm very, when it comes to my now, because well, they said that once you reach 40s, your hormones starts to change. All right. So it's common for female that we experience hair loss. Okay. So, oh really, mayonnaise also is good for hair. I put it before overnight. Okay. So that's the thing that like I have also a video on that, how I take care of my hair. 'Cause I don't really put in harsh chemical on my hair. But now I experience some hair falls. Okay. So I think that's I'm on my 40s, my hormone changed, unlike when I was young. My God, I have a thick hair, very very dark hair, shiny. Okay. And I think the hair shown, it's according your diet. Okay, because I'm not really into the fatty food that I eat. So I prepare, like some Filipino, or some Filipina, they don't really like to eat like seaweeds. Okay. And then chicken feet, that's high in collagen. Okay. And that's the chicken feet, like salmon head, it's high in omega 3, and that's good for the hair. That's good for the hair, guys. So that's why see, I have a thick hair. Actually, my hair is it's like this, a little wavy. Okay. Hi, bacon girl, what's up? And I have a long hair, totally long. So I'm 5 foot, 5 foot, 5'4", okay. And my hair, it's over on my behind. So I think that's very that helps that my hair's still until now is still healthy because of my diet. I'm more into the the. Oh, you really? Well, it's just like it reminds me that well, for male it's okay to shave it, but for female, it's nice also to look a man like bald headed. It looks really brosco. It's like really macho. For me, yeah, that's how I look. It's really macho. Then because here's I love like one of my favorite of my favorite stand-up comedian, um Dave Chappelle. I like he has he has a strong no, he has a strong sex appeal. Okay. And then Mike Tyson, I like I like the I like the personality of Mike Tyson. I like about him. Okay. So that's very cool. So I think I'm very into that instead of going well. This is thing that a lot guys it's it's good also to use dryer in your hair. Okay, especially when you're working. But the oil, the natural oil from your hair, it's totally um banished because of the hair dryer. It really damages your hair at at end up totally dry and cause of split end. So I really avoid that. So when I take a shower, I just I just let my hair a natural way of drying. And then this is the thing that once my hair is wet, I don't comb my hair because if you're gonna comb our scalp, okay, the skin of our scalp, it's soft, was soaked with the with water while we taking a shower. So that's the cause also of hair fall. So when I comb my hair, I'll make it sure that my hair is 90% dry or 95% dry. So there's still a hair fall, but it's less. So how is your vacation, Bacon Girl, in with uh Karen? How is Cavite? Okay, guys. So I have some random topics tonight that for men and women on the live chat. Have you ever wondered, guys? Okay, that the friendship did not really work out. Have you wondered? So the friendship is not just friendship, okay, but no like na friendship, not a lover, but a friendship as a friend. Have you wondered, guys, that the friendship did not really work for for particularly for women, okay, for women. So have you wondered that? Well, for me, okay, so I'm I'm a very friendly person. But if I if I don't, it doesn't really for me, I don't really think about if I'm uh want to be friend with other people, and then if it's not work, because I know the reason. I know the reason that this is the thing that once one of the uh, praise of Tony Gonzaga. We all know that for those Filipino, we all know that Tony Gonzaga was the supporter of Bongbong Marcos. Okay, she's a Filipina actress. She's she's a host. Okay, She's a talent of EBS-CBN. And I really believe that, because I also wonder that, that I really want to be friend with other people. And this is the thing that some they don't really understand. If you're gonna consider a person as your friend, okay? And some I'm I really want some, like example, I have friend that wants to advise me that, when it comes to like doing business, okay? So I'm a listener. So when when I hear something that, oh, that's a good advice, so I really, I really value and I really appreciate that from, from the person that uh like um it's not, it's not your best friend, but it's just like your associate friend. Because the only, person that I consider is my best friend is my husband, okay? But I have friend, but associate friend. So once, once they're not really, because I'm very, I am very what do you call that, when it comes to ideas, I'm very, but I'm very often, to share some ideas, okay? So I'm grateful that, some people that I talk some of my ideas, if they listen. So I really, I really appreciate that, because they understand, the ideas that I'm going to share with them. But some people, they don't really, they don't really understand that, but they don't really make into a serious, okay, if there's a proposal. So, and this thing that, it reminds me that, yeah, makes sense what, hi Bob, thank you for coming, Bob. Mayong buntag. So for me, it's just like makes sense what, Tony Gonzaga said, that, God, okay, because, I'm just, asking that, why you ever wonder that, the friendship is not really work. And this is, that this is what she said, that God's removes, okay, people from your life because he heard conversation that you never heard. So yeah, because this is, I'm not saying that, all women are like, are like, because for me, when it comes to women, some, I appreciate those, really give value the friendship. I appreciate that, okay? Don't take this as offense with the, with women, but this is what I noticed. When it comes to women, friendship for them is a competition. So that's, that's one thing that for me, if I really open my hand to be friend with this, with these people, and then like I mentioned, that I'm the type of person that really like to share my opinion, share my ideas when it comes to business. But some people, they misunderstanding that kind of, a proposal that I share with them. So if they don't really want to be friend with me, it's not really big deal, because I do believe that, like what, the thing that why I say that, because God's removes people from your life because he heard conversation that you didn't hear. So it's just like, some, they just do gossip on you, that, they don't really tell on you, on your face, or, straightly on you. Because, there's a lot of people, men and women, they're not really, particularly, like I said, particularly women, they're not really tell you straight in your face. They gonna tell to other people, okay? So I'm not the type of person, okay? Because for me as a friend, no matter what, I will accept that, because I believe myself that sometimes I commit mistake, but I'm not the type of person that talking behind of other people, talking behind of. So I'm not a, I'm not a backfighter. So that's for me is just like, okay, if I open my hand to be friend with these people and don't really mind, I know the reason, and I know the reason. But it's just like, it's okay to say no, and people will not like you, okay? It's not the end of the world, all right? So that's how I look, okay? Because like I said, you cannot please other people. So it's not of, it's not the thing that you, even though that you cannot take that person, you say yes, yes, okay, it's okay to say no, and people will not like you. It's not the end of the world. And I'm that person, okay? Because I believe that if there's someone like leave, there's somebody came. That's how I look in life. And like nowadays, that it's really hard to find true friend, true friend. So here's the thing, guys, that here's the thing. When I was in high school, okay, just few of my female classmates, and I love to hang out, and I love to hang out with my male classmate, because they're not really into that, um, feminine thing, okay, and less gossip. But I know some men, they do gossip also, right? But that's not as bad as it's not as bad as female. And like I mentioned, that when it comes to friendship with female, okay, again, I will clear this. Not all, okay. I'm not generalize some women. They think that friendship with same gender is a competition, okay, especially when it comes the man is involved, okay. They don't want to listen about your suggestion, okay, because for them friendship is a competition with the same sex, okay. But for me, no, I don't really think that a friendship is a competition. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Frank, you can't please everyone, so you have to please yourself, from Ricky Nelson. Yeah, that's why, I said that, it's okay to say no, and people will not like you. It's not the end of the world. Okay, it's not the end of the world. So your world is not only that moving around on this person that you met. And that's sometimes, this is what the thing that I heard a lot of men on the live chat before, that a lot. This is the problem when it comes to Filipina. Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. Not all, okay, not all, because somebody might, might watch this, and some Filipina, they might think that all Filipina. No, I'm not generalize whether you're Asian, European, or American. Not all. Okay, not all, but some of. Not all, but some of. Friendship is a competition. Okay, that's, and then they love, particularly Filipina. They love saving face. Okay. And they will tell you, "Oh, it's okay, blah blah blah. I'll be there." So, no, it's not. And then, you can tell that, oh my God. Here's the thing, that when it comes to that, I have a strong sense of that. And I can tell, men and women, I can tell I have a strong sense of that, come on, just tell me, okay? Well, I don't know, some, like some people, they cannot really tell you straightly. All they need to do, just say it in a nice way. Okay? Don't show, don't tell to a person that has attitude. Of course, they might get upset on you. But me, I'm say it in a nice way, because for me, that's the real you. Okay? You don't have to say, yes, but you're telling a lie. But deep inside your heart, you're not in favor of doing that, because you're saving face. So, and I experienced that, not one, two, not one person, two person, and more. Okay. So I don't know why they cannot, why they cannot tell. It's, it's not, it's not, sorry guys, the noise, because I'm pulling the chair. So for me, okay, it's not, um it's not the end of the world if you know that you are wrong, or you're commit mistake. Why you accept? But some people, it's hard for them, to admit, the mistake, or the negligence that they done in life. So that's, that's the thing that, I don't really understand. So for me, it's a red flag. Red flag. Not to deal with this person, not to be a friend with this person. Oh my God, it's just like, uh, that's the reason why, when it comes to, whether you're lovers or friends, friends as a friend, you have to know the person first. Okay? Once you know the person, it's just like, like some people, they will tell you that, oh, you're not a nice person. You have, you have attitude. It's easy for them to say that on you, because are they live with you? It's easy for them, to, how long they know you, to tell you that you're not a good person. Hey Bob, I know you know who Ricky Nelson. Who is Ricky Nelson, Frank? He's a philanthropist, or he's a actor, or what? Who is Ricky Nelson?
He was a a TV star, and he was a teenage idol back in the '60s.
Oh my God.
That's why I know Bob knows.
Oh my God, I'm not yet born. My goodness. So me, like I have associate friend. Okay. Well, We're not perfect, sometimes we're just downfall. Yeah, downfall. Okay. We have some weaknesses. If you're really friend with this person, you will understand the person. Instead of having a grudge with this person, you have to understand that we're human. Okay. So we cannot really stay, we cannot tell to ourselves that we can we always be a jolly person all the time. No, it's not. So guys, this live, I just address this because um my my hours in StreamYard is just limit. So I have to divide that until, because every on the 12th of month, that's my dues. So now how many hours that I left? So I just use that hours left on my StreamYard free plan for my regular show Sunday 9 a.m. Okay, and then if it not come on the 9 a.m., the reason, guys. I don't have technical issue. The only thing that changed my schedule for that is the technical issue. But as long as my connection is good, I always on that time 9 a.m. So that would be 7 or 8 in your time, or 8 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Real friend, real friend. It's hard to find. Well, it's just like I mentioned, the only I consider Frank. He's my best friend. Me, GZ, hello. Thank you for coming, me, GZ. Oh, my pleasure. First time. Do you have a channel? So, do you have a channel? Me, GZ, so I can give you a range so that somebody will go on your channel. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much. So please, for those ones, to don't forget, guys, to give me a thumbs up. Okay. And please share my video to others. Okay. So what is your, oh, can you please send your link, your channel, your YouTube channel link. You're welcome. You're welcome, to. Oh, thank you. So this is my new look. Thank you. Chicago. Oh, Frank, you're home. He's from Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. You know the song from Frank Sinatra, because he has song on New York, New York. So he has also song Chicago. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I will give you a range for that. So, me, GZ, if you want to join on my membership join button, you're welcome to join with me. I'll give you a range for that. Okay, there you go. Albany Park. This is the thing that, what, when I know that, it's near to Frank. Okay, Frank, like same state, it's just like, I feel happy because, uh, almost 5 years, 5 years, that Frank never been to the States, okay? Because, he don't want me to, he don't want him to leave me here alone. So now we're just go on the same, another reapply for my visa. It's just like, in Tagalog, matirang matibay. Matirang matibay. So, never stop, never quit. So I keep doing that, but sometimes it's frustrating because dealing with that visa thing is not a joke, okay? The cost is not a joke, okay? So that's, for me, visa takes so long, yeah, and costs a lot of money, Bob. But I have to because we have some business. Okay. Well, I don't know because last year, so I've been waiting for 5 months, okay, 5 months. But they said on 2024 they have to short, the time of waiting is just like 3 months instead of 5 months. They're gonna go to 3 months only. I don't know how sure is that, or I don't know if the U.S. embassy implemented about the 3 months waiting. Imagine, I've been waiting for 5 months and all of a sudden, I was denied, okay, for no reason. And it's okay if if you're gonna fee the the visa fee is just one time, but no, it's not. Every time you deny, you keep paying the visa. So how much the visa now for tourists is 185 USD. So, and then that's the tourist, all right? But when it comes to spousal visa, it costs more than that because having the spousal visa thing, my God, it costs a lot of money because the tourist visa, guys, okay, the tourist visa has no medical, okay. All you have to do just pay the the visa, the DS 160, okay, that's the form for tourist visa B1 B2. And then, but for the spousal visa, for to have a green card, I have to undergo medical examination. And the cost of medical examination, well, it says that when I was searching that last year, it says that 17,000 pesos, except that's only for medical, for spousal visa. But the form that I forgot the name of the form for spousal visa, because for the tourists is DS 160. So you have to pay that. And then the US embassy, that they have their own currency rate. So the rate, okay, so 185 USD times 58. So it's over, over 10,000 pesos. And you cannot guarantee, guys, okay, you cannot guarantee, even though when you answer all the question, it's on the hand, on the consulate, that if they're gonna give you a visa or not. So if it's not his mood or her mood, to give you a visa, you have no choice. Yeah. So I think, I don't know, because that's what the CEO of US embassy, that they said that they will gonna, the waiting time for interview, they're gonna make it to 3 months instead of 5 months. I don't know how sure is that. Okay. You know what, it's just like, I don't, like I mentioned this, on my other life, that I don't really want to feel that, because you're very excited, you're, well, I'm that time, when I go to the US embassy for my interview, I was well prepared, everything, all the documents, even though that, on the DS-160, that's only four, okay, four documents that you're gonna bring, but I have everything, if in case they will ask, I have, follow-up documents, that to show them that I'm not going to uh, overstay in the States. Okay, but it's just like, sad to say that the luck is not on my hand on that time. So now I'm still go on that process. Okay, I'm just still going that on a process. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, just here's the thing, that I hope that one day, this kind of suggestion, that it's just like, the US government and the Philippine government, one day that the leader of the United States and the leader of the Philippines, well, will talk about, because here's the thing. Hi, Jen. Thank you for coming, Jen. Is that here's the thing, that American people come here in the Philippines, they can't travel going here without visa. Okay, all they need to do, that shown their passport, the US passport. Okay, if they want to stay here in the Philippines to become a resident, that's the time they can apply. Okay, so it's just like me. I applied my husband, to become a resident here in the Philippines. Okay, but I have also, um, well, sometimes the service that you expect, and you try to explain that this is how you gonna look about the service, they don't really pay attention that some when, because Frank, he has a provisionary, and then after the provisionary visa, he become a residence here in the Philippines, because you cannot go straight to a residence visa here. Okay, so you have to go to a tourist, and then the uh, provision visa, and then the residence visa. Oh my god, the residence visa, I have a hard time also to process that. And I'm so frustrated, and then I almost to cry, but I have to hold that, because this is not only for me and also for my husband. Okay, so I work hard for that, for him, to have to have a visa here in the Philippines. Okay, but in God's help, he got that residence visa, so I applied for him. So that this is the thing that they said that is your wife, is your girlfriend is worth it of the visa. So just, this is the mindset of Filipina women, that they only think the visa going to the other country, but they never think, is this the man is worth it to have a visa here in the Philippines? They don't think that. Because for me, like Frank, I deserve to have a green card. Okay, and same way also, he deserved to a residence here in the Philippines because we're a couple. Okay, so well, the process thing, the processing of a visa here in the Philippines is not really as strict as on the the US government. Oh my God. So I'm just, I don't really want to think that, because, I don't want to get sick just thinking about what happened to me that time. Oh my God. So, if there's a projector, guys, if there's a projector that I can able to share with you guys how I prepare that thing, how I study everything on that, you can tell that I don't deserve to be denied. But that's life. Okay, that's life. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason. Because everything happen in our life, there's a reason. So I go on that. So I don't really want, to think. But you know what, guys? Once I was, this the consulate tell me that all the interview I was, I'm very confident, so I answer all the question. And once he checked my passport and look at me, and he said, "Mom, sorry, I can give you a visa." And then he said, "Next." So he don't give, no, he even give me a time to ask why. But it's just like my life. So I feel that I feel that all my bones is not connected with with my joint, all my part of my my it's not connected. I feel like I'm just like a vegetable. Guys, the vegetable, once you cut the vegetable, it's just like a few minutes, it starts to become become, we call, I forgot the term that in English, that in Tagalog become luntay. Okay, the vegetable, it's so fresh, and then once that you're disappointed, it's suddenly all become luntay. Oh my God, that's, but I like, I tell that to Frank, that I don't want to, I don't want to feel depressed about that. Okay, because it's not the end of our, it's not the end of my world, because I don't get that thing that we want. Is that the end? No, it's not. So even though it's not really, it's kind of a, um it's hard, it's hard to accept that, because imagine I've been waiting that for 5 months, and then all of a sudden I don't. But it's just like, okay, so I believe that maybe there's a reason why. So try, I gonna, so now I'm on the process that I have to apply again. But I need to pay, because that time the price is just how much, 108, it's not 185. Okay, because that time I pay about over 8,000 pesos. That's the exchange rate, because the US embassy, they have their own exchange rate, 58. Okay, 58 now. So that would be over 10,000 pesos, just only the DS-160 form. So that's, oh my god, my god. So I don't really want to think that, I don't want to affect that. It's just like a visa, okay? It's just like a visa. But you know what? There's a certain things that, me and Frank need to go there in the States, because we have a business, to take care of. But, like I said, that, one day that, hope that in the future, in the future, leader of the United States and the future leader of the Philippines will have a conversation, or have a talk, that hope that Filipino people can go to the States without getting the visa, just only shown the passport, just like American coming here in the Philippines, the shown on the passport. If you want to become a resident, that's the time that you can able, that's the time that you can apply for your, for your residence visa. Okay, so I wish, I wish, because I don't understand. I don't understand that. So I need, I need, a right, a strong explanation about that. They will not give you, okay, makes sense. I know that reason. So guys, don't forget guys, to click, the link from me, Jay. So please subscribe to his channel. So it's just like, this is the thing that, a lot of Western men that, they're very, they're very worried about, is this woman worth it, to have my green card or the thing? Okay. But what about your partner? What about your Filipino partner? Is your Filipino partner that also wants you to have a visa here in the Philippines, or just only you want her visa? Okay. Not yet, not yet, Karen. Why? Why? Later, I'm gonna check my email. Yeah. It's just like, Bob, it's just like when I saw things that, oh, what's going on? So it's just like, so the thing that I never think that this is the worst, not, because like, in the movie, okay, the movie, they shown that, the state has no homeless people. They shown that, you cannot see people going on the, on the ghetto area. Everything is, wow, it's just like the Disneyland. Okay, but no, it's not. So that's the reason why when I married to Frank and everything, I asked him, when I saw on the diving dumpster, and I told him, is this real? Because so, some, they just get food on the, because I know it's given here in the Philippines that, there's a lot, there's a lot of also that Western people that, they putting down Filipino, we call that pagpag, okay, the pagpag food, guys, okay, like Jollibee, McDonald, KFC, the leftover food from, from, the people eating there, and then they threw it in the garbage. There's a certain time that, some, poor Filipino, they just wait there the right time, to dispose that rubbish. And then they just look on the plastic garbage that, there's a certain meat that they just remove that. Okay, they just remove that from the rubbish, and then they wash it. Okay, especially, like, fried chicken. Okay, they remove that. If there's there's a bit of, rice, they remove that and wash it, and then they fry it or they cook it. It's depends, if they gonna cook like chicken adobo, chicken stew. They just also, they sell that on the, on the ghetto area where they stay. Okay, that's the pantawid gutom, that's, that's the main source of their, of their food. Because, not all have, have work here in the Philippines. So when I saw that, Frank, is this true, or this is, is this is a prank? And then he said, yes, that's true. Some area that, we have also homeless. We have also people begging money on the street. So if it's not okay, if, one thing that, we fix things that we need to fix in the States. Well, I mentioned to Frank that I cannot tell you right now, Frank, that, I want to stay in the States. I want to live there. I don't know. I don't know, because I never been there. Okay, so once I've been there, I have to adjust 1 month, and I will tell you, I'm going to stay here or I'm going back to the Philippines. I can't tell right now. I can tell right now. So I don't know, because now that the new generation, they don't really think about, what what's going on in the country. They're not really aware. Okay, from Bob. During the summer months, when the hordes of junkies come up north to Seattle, I open carry in my house. Okay. You're 45. Hi, Mikes. Thank you for coming, Mikes. What's up? What's up? My wife, my son, and I open carried the house during the summer. Open carry. And, easy to open fire. Open fire. Yeah, that's why Bob, okay, I mentioned that, Frank, he has, he has ammunition, okay? And I told them that, I'm very interested when it comes, I really want to learn about, shooting, okay, shooting. And then he told me, yeah, I will teach you, sweetheart. Okay. Especially now that, I can tell that, like in the States, I saw also that, a lot of young people, they messing around with the elders. Okay, so okay, if you're from elders, they don't really give a, they don't really give a shit to this. Okay, don't Don't messing around with me or else I'm gonna shoot your ass. So it's just like, okay, it's just like that's the way I'm thinking also. When the time comes that, I become old, okay, same as your age, Frank and Bob, okay, that even though you try to depend yourself, you can't. So that's the time that, I mentioned to Frank that I want to learn how to shoot, how to shoot, okay, because at the end of the day, I will be same as your guys. I will be a old woman. So once you're old, you're trying to, you cannot really, as as you're young, okay, you can still depend yourself, okay, come on, let's do a karate or what, taekwondo, I can handle with that. But once you're old, all you have to do is just open your purse, open your purse and get something there. And so that's, that's the thing that also that, okay, okay, so I have to learn that, I have to learn that. Yeah, I am elder, in the chances of me getting robbed getting food is 50-50 during the winter. Okay, right, right. Lil, you miss with my wife and family, it's lights out for the junkie, Mr. Junkie. Bob, you were in the military, and anyone ex-military has the less regard for life. In my opinion, you become numb to death. Once one of my cars is Corvette, so I always carry when I'm driving it. I have seen death more than once. Yes, that's my point about. So okay, so here's the thing, guys. Especially for those elders, don't let anybody, especially young people, to get your life, that life that you take care of for so many years. Oh no, don't give them a chance to do that in you. The only the scripture will have the right, to get that from us. Okay, I would say I still have a high regard for life, but I have less hesitation. This is the thing that some women, especially young women, they don't really understand, because having going to the shooting, they say that's, they don't really into that. Yes, you say that because you're still young, okay, you don't see the logic that I'm trying to explain, that one day all of us will become old, okay. And there's, especially now, that new generation has become, oh, I don't know what, I don't really understand what's wrong with their mind. What's wrong with their mind? They have no common sense. Common sense is longer common sense. So I have a common sense that, I have to practice shooting, because I have common sense that one day I will be old. And that's the time that, no matter what, in your mind that you want to protect your family, you want to protect yourself, but your body cannot. Your body tells you, shut the fuck up. Just open your purse and get something there and do whatever you want to do. So, but, I don't, it's just like, This is the funny thing, guys, because I've been watch some of the TikTok. I don't know, it's just like, it's just like, oh, good time or what. There's a, there's a old woman, she's black woman. She went to the restaurant, okay? I think she is, the age, because, she has a cane. Her age is like 70 to 75. All right. So that's the range of her age. She went to the restaurant. She ordered his favorite meal. And then there's a young guy, a young guy, try, on the table, there's a two empty chair. And there's two young guy, their age is, 20s, okay, sit in front of her, messing around with her food, teasing her. Once she grabbed the food, and then this young man, tried to get, and you know what? Oh my God, in her mind, tells these two young men that, leave my food alone. But they cannot really understand that with the old woman. And you know what? The old woman, three times that he sliced the meat, and this young guy tried to grab on it. You know what, he was so pissed off, she opened her purse and shoot this two young. And good thing that these two young men, well, it's just like, a warning shot, okay, a warning shot. She not intentionally to shoot, okay, she just, she just shoot. And this, and this young men run just like a rat, that they almost bump on the wall. So that's what, that's what I talking about. At the end of the day, I will get old, Frank will get old, because Frank is older than me. So I really look on that. I'm not really look on you just now. So I just look forward the future together. How can I depend my how can I depend my husband if I'm getting old? Okay. So that's the thing that I told him, that I really want to learn to shoot, Frank. I'm not using that, to brag myself, but I want to use that to protect our lives, okay, to protect my home. Yeah, because of course, even though that, once you learn self defense, like, like karate, okay, karate, and then taekwondo. But once you're getting old, you still can do the move, okay? You can still do the move, but it's not as good when you was young. So it's better also to learn something different, like shooting, okay? Shooting, okay? Yeah. Oh my God. The harness, the harness, actually, the harness, Bob, is just like, that's long time ago, people. It's just recently that, I think harness now it's part of the sports. They include that as kind of a sports, because that's, the harness during the World War II. That's how Filipino fought with, with the Japanese soldier, using harness, the two stick. I wouldn't want to live on a place looking over my shoulder all the time, but I have no choice. I have to look. I'm the man of house. You you get used to it. So guys, especially for those Filipina, okay? But here, I think in Cebu City there's a firing range, okay? Firing range. But Frank, for those, to be I will address this to all, foreigners or, Western people, that you're not allowed to buy ammunition here in the Philippines. You're not allowed. Unlike, Frank told me, unlike in the States, you are allowed, you're allowed. Like, if I buy gun in the States, I am, they will allow me. But here, you cannot. Unless, the only person that, I'm, because, they will allow me, but, there's a lot of, I think there's a neuro test, and the cost of, getting permit to carry, it's expensive here in the Philippines. But, one day I really want, to have that, just, protection. I can nor on, oh yeah, right. So it's just like, it's not really, it's not. I hope one day that, the government will allow, foreign people, to buy ammunition here in the Philippines. Because here's the thing, that of course, once you protect your house, protect your home, the man is in charge of that, right? If somebody, wants to rob, or, he's the one who faced that on this people, and then, the family will, will run away to save, our life. But, I'm just hoping that, one day that the the Philippine government will allow, foreign uh, partner will, they will allow, to have ammunition here. Yeah, because, before, well, I've been to Europe many times. It's not for me. I am used to violence. I'm staying here in this. Why you don't, Bob? Why you don't you move to Europe, to a safer place where your family is safe? How safe? Okay, so Mike's, how safe is to stay in? No, Mike is not from Chicago. He's from Seattle, Washington States. Okay, from Frank, Chicago is safer now than what it was when I was growing up. They just never put the crime on the news like they do now. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, some area that, some area in Chicago that, the crime rate is is high, but not not all part of Chicago. It's just like it's like a trademark. Okay, it's just like a trademark of Chicago, that there's a lot of crimes, or there's a lot of thugs, whatever you call that, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, get yeah. There are really is no safe place on this planet. Exactly, but well, it's just like, here's the thing that once, even though the government is so strict when it comes to drugs, okay, as long as there's poverty, any countries, as long as the poverty is worst, that's poverty is disconnected with drugs. Because here's the thing, guys, especially here in the Philippines, we have age discrimination. Okay, there's a certain limit that a person can work, and there's a certain limit a person can apply for a job. Okay, if you're too old, they don't accept you unless that you have a strong backup. Or what I mean is backup, backer, to help you to go on that job. Because the employment here is not as in the States or other countries. That's why there's a lot of Filipino going abroad. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing that Frank, in the States, going to McDonald's, you just go there, high school, okay? But here, a lot of staff working in McDonald's, they're college graduate, they're degree holder. You're very lucky if you apply high school graduate, is senior graduate, they will accept you. You're very lucky here in the Philippines. So that's one thing that when it comes to employment here, mm, there's a age discrimination. Unlike in the States, okay, as long as you're qualified for the qualification that they post, okay, it doesn't matter your age. But here there's an age limit. My God. And there's a thing that going to abroad, like Taiwan, Hong Kong, there's a lot of Filipino professionals that they just work as a house help in Hong Kong. They work as a nanny, but don't think that they're not educated. They are educated. They are they are degree holder. It's just like like I said, that the employment system here in the Philippines, it's not really as good as in other countries. Exactly, Bob. That's the thing. And also the wage. Imagine a McDonald crew in the States equivalent the salary here as a McDonald manager in the Philippines. Imagine that. So the here in Metro Manila, the minimum wage is 575 pesos. Okay, 575 pesos. Okay, so that's in Metro Manila. But if in the province, province rate is not as same as Metro Manila. Okay. Mike, I was 20 and I had drink in a nightclub and bouncer through he out, but knee out, cause has beer silly rolls, but 20 old can buy gun makes no sense. So that's the problem, because okay, so imagine the 500, how much is that in dollar? 500. So divided by, let me calculate that. 55 divided by 500. Wait, where's my calculator? Let me see this. Okay, so 575 divided by 55. Okay, so about $10.46. Okay, $10.46. So this is for 8 hours or sometimes 12 hours. It depends, how boss, it depends in your boss. But unlike in the States, okay, it's, if it's 8 hours, you have to go. But here, you have to wait. Ay, nako. So that's $10.46. So that's 8 hours or 8 to 12 hours. So the 575 pesos, you have to deduct that, your transportation, okay, your food allowance, and then if you have, if you're solo, you have to rent your boarding house. Really, Mikes? So that's that's how the employment here in the Philippines is not really as good. Okay. So you're very good in what do you call that? You're very good in doing knife, Mike. Mike's. So you may have seen a lot in Ireland, Mike's. Okay, Bob, I'm asking you, is your wife apply you for a residence visa here in the Philippines? Well, here's the thing that If you're married to a foreigner or a Western man, it's just like it's not the end of the visa thing. You're gonna still pay because every year Frank has to pay the annual report. Oh, that's good. The balikbayan visa. Oh my God. So it's not the end of the fee. That's why Philippines. So we have, I think, this, next week we need to go to the Bureau of Immigration. Okay, Bureau of Immigration, here I come. So we're gonna pay. Ay, nako, 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 sobra. So we need to pay the annual report. My goodness. And then after 5 years, okay, another application. Ay, nako. Fee, fee, fee. Get away, stay away from trouble, Bob. Mike's, are you married? Are you married, Mike, or your bachelor? Education in money is the key to stay away from trouble. We move the uh, pervert is staying away from her. Yeah. Yeah, I do, I do believe that, education is important. Important. So if you're educated, you know what you're doing and you know what's going on. No, I'm not married. How old are you, Mike? Mikes? If you don't mind, because I'm just like FBI. investigate, investigate your. Well, because here's the thing, guys, that when it comes to that, okay, stay away from trouble. The mindset of a single person than the mindset of a married person is way different. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh really? Oh. Oh. So you mean the biot the biot bug? Ah. Well, good thing that you move to the other places because that's if you know the person that they're a troublemaker, stay away with that person, or else you end up to have a stain in your hand because of this uh bayot or because of this troublemaker people or a person. Really? Oh, same your age? Same your age, Bob? Okay. Sorry. Why you're still single, Mike? You don't want to settle down or to be settled? You don't want to settle down or to be settled? Okay, thank you, Bob. So guys, this coming Sunday, 9 a.m. So okay, so I will mention, guys, that if I did not came to my studio at 9 a.m., it will be moved 9 p.m. or some other days. So it depends, guys. If I cannot enter to my studio, it means that I have technical issue with my connection, internet connection. So this coming Sunday, so for those who want, Mike, I will invite you to join with me on the live stream, and also Bob. And then for those who wants to uh, interested, to join with me on my live streaming, so feel free. Okay, so well, I hope that there's no technical issue that. Oh, Sam Cooker, the Mr. Gloves. Thank you for coming, Sam Cooker. Yeah. Sam Cooker has an obsession of gloves. That's Mr. Gloves. So guys, the this coming Sunday, hope that you can able to join with me, because I will find a good content or subject to talk with you guys. So yeah, so I just like this type of open random topic is just like it's all about I'm talking about, it's all about friendships. Okay, so it's just like for me it's just like There's a reason, there's a reason for me. So there's a reason that the friendship is not really work well, okay? And maybe they're not really serious, to have you as as their friend, okay? So, well, for me, it's just like, it's not the end of, if they don't like you, if they don't like you, it's not the end of, it's not in the end of my life. And this is one thing that they forgot, they forgot to ask. I'm very happy to be alone. Ah. And it's just like every no you get is not necessary, so you can deserve a yes. Okay, Bob, so because here's the thing that well, it's just like I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood to talk about something that because uh well, this is the thing that sometimes once you're not talking about, your brain is not, is not functioned well. It's not functioned well. So we have, we have to talk, that's the good thing, to enhance your brain stamina. So we don't really want, to just sit in the couch watching TV, but actually this month I'm not really into the, on the TV. I'm just watching, news, local and international. Maybe there's something wrong with his, he's mentally ill. Bob. He's mentally ill. Illness. I thought that that bio is, it's, young and my god. He's a creepy stalker. Jesus Christ. I'm watching right now, Bob. Uh, I thought it's a young biot. Jesus Christ. Ay, nako. At the last place we lived, I had a crazy old bayot and junkies trying to get me in my house. He followed me around for 6 years. Really? Maybe he has see you something that he inspired you to stalk you for 6 years. Ay, nako. When he rotated his pocket, he could have talked but gone. You must, excuse me. It's so, well, I can't imagine that, Bob. I can't imagine that this bio thing. Oh my God. It's just like your same age. Okay, yeah. Oh my God. You have to try to stay away from fools. They are always trying to get people to get the prison and they want to get 6 feet under. Right, Frank. Well, that's one thing that uh I don't know. This is my this is my opinion only. Okay, living in the state, especially on the subdivision or village, for me is it's more it's more get worse because you don't, especially if you're new to that place, you don't know really your neighbors, unlike in the condo that uh they cannot really stalk you for whatever you want to do in your on your house. Especially this is what I noticed, a lot of the house in the states that is not as same here in the Philippines, that especially if you're living in the big village, the wall and the fence is almost, you can barely see the house inside, just only the front gate. Yeah, that's a good thing that you have CCTV, because if that people, that's very dangerous when they know that you're leaving your place and they do something that what's undermine in your house. So that's really dangerous people to hang out. The last place I live, I could not use camera. It was a rental. Oh, okay. Yeah, because now that in court they allow the the footage that they get from, the CCTV camera. So yeah, if you think that, there's a stalker, that your life is endangered, yeah, you have the right, you have the right to have the camera. Oh my goodness, you have no idea why, why this, why this Bayat wants to piss you off. Okay. Oh my God, it's not safe, to hang out with this kind of people. Yeah. That's the, I'm also thinking that I cannot tell to Frank that, how I, if, because as right now I can't, I told him I cannot say anything unless I went to the States, okay? Because, I can see that for me, I feel that, if I'm gonna stay here in the Philippines, stay in our, in our crib, I feel 100% I'm safe. But when I move to the state, especially because that's one thing that I noticed, Bob, about the houses there, they not really into that. Unlike here, that like I said a while ago, that the fence is too high, almost just only you can see, the roof of the house you can see. But in the state it's open. The fence is not too high, so anyone can lurking your place, okay? Yeah, that's right. So have you been to Davao? Have you been here in the Philippines, Mike's? Oh my God, that's kind of a creepy. You know, um so that's why me and Frank, we're looking for the, it's not really 100% safe, but it's better than other places, to build a house. That's the important, it takes long that, because we really want, well, it's not as, as bad with other, village that, once, like I agree what you said, Bob, that it's not easy, to trust other people, even though if it's your family, it's not easy. Yeah, they said that, that's, well, how many years that Duterte become a mayor in Davao? Okay, so I think that's, the reason why, the crime rate in Davao City was totally zero. Okay, guys. So I have a thing here. So what can you say about this? Your opinion. So here's the thing that I want to know about your opinion about this. Don't inspire to be popular. Inspire to be effective. What can you say about that, guys? For those on the live chat, guys, don't forget to give me thumbs up, huh? And share my video to others. Because this is a lot of a lot of people, they really inspire the person to be popular. Okay, so they don't really inspire to be effective. So what can you say about that, on people on the live chat, about the things that I mentioned? Don't inspire to be popular, inspire to be effective. Yeah, that's given a mics, a lot of them, they want inspired to be popular, but me, I want to inspire, effective. It's just like very effective if you're be friendly and be generous to your mankind. Well, this is one thing, Bob, that I'm not really into the onto the become famous or popular, or I don't want to compete with other vloggers. It's just like, no matter how big my views, or people come on my stream, that I want them one day they will learn from me, okay, in a simple way. So that's the main purpose of my channel, is I want people to learn to my channel, and I want also to learn with the people on the live chat. Oops. Well, it's just like, that's the thing that they have like other vloggers, they have millions of views, but just a thousand of likes, because people, you know they watching you, but they don't like you. So that's why they don't put like. Well, it's okay for me, because like I said, that it's okay not to give like, okay, it's okay not to not, it's okay to say no, and people will not like you, okay, as long as they're watching my show, and then I cannot, uh you know it's okay, not to, people not like you. It's not the end of the, it's not the end of my world. Okay, thank you for coming, Mike's. Yeah, because it's just like, well, it's just like, some, they don't really want to go on that, they just stay that, for, well, here's my thought process is, if the person will stick on me until and the end of my show, Okay, that's how I do also, unless that, if it's too late, it's too late on my time, I will gonna tell, okay, I cannot stay long because, I have to sleep. As long as I can stay long, I will stay to that person, as simple as that. Because do not expect that, they're gonna stay you for long. Okay? Because, it's just like they don't, it's just like for them, it's just competition. The competition, that's the, um, what do you call that? That's the main reason why people cannot stay, because they don't want to compete, like they don't want some bloggers that, the subscribers goes up or what, because they compete with each other. But me, I don't really do that. It doesn't matter for me how many viewers on my live chat. Okay, so it's just like, for me, uh I want, people learn a little about my show. So I want them, to learn, because that's, I learn also when I go to other channel. I learn also to deal with, with people, because there's people that, they think that they know better. But once, you're there, and to tell them that, oh, wait a minute, hold on, what did you say? Okay, so they they realize to themselves that, oh, I'm not that, I'm not that smart, because there's a person notice about, about my, my comment, or my, my opinion. Yeah, that's right. The honesty brings the good people back to my channel. Oh. Yes. Well, it's just like, well, that's the thing, Bob, that, well, some people, they don't really, there's, there's a blogger told me that, I'm so maldita. I'm so maldita because, well, uh, how can I say that, maldita, the word maldita, Bob? No. There's a attitude. I have attitude because, no, the maldita is just like has attitude. I have attitude because I don't, if I can see the person that, I don't like, okay, I don't like the way the way you deal with me. I don't like the way that you treated me. And I will tell straight to the, I don't care if you're, if you're upset on me, as long as I'm honest. I don't tell to other people. I just tell it straight on your face. That's how I am, I'm just very frank. Frank. I'm very frank. Because, it shows that, I appreciate those people also that tells me, that, if they, if you care, this person, that make this person better, he or she's in her life or his life, you have to tell on, tell straightly. But it doesn't mean that you have to say that, with attitude. You have to say it in a nice way. So it's up to him, or it's up to her, if he or she will take that, take that advice, or take that words from you. So I don't really go on to that thing. I'm just, Just like, you know, two things that I don't really like a person, whether you're men, or men or women. Two things that, I hate. Well, no. Frank, always Frank told me that, don't say hate, because, once you say, that's a strong, that's a strong word. Okay, hate. So it means that, you're going to kill. You hate, okay? But okay, I'm gonna change that term. I don't like people telling a lie, okay? That's, that's one thing that I don't trust, because once a person I know that he's telling a lie, I don't trust no matter what. So it's just like, when you tell me the things that, I don't really believe you 100%. So I don't like people telling a lie. And number two, I don't like people, a thief, a thief. I don't like that. You know, when it comes, when it comes to a person, and I know that, because this is one thing that I experienced this. There's a person asks for help, and I can see that she's not, this person is not telling the truth. Okay, asking help is just like wanted to have money on their pocket. So I can, you cannot really, that's the first and last, because I can tell this person telling a lie towards me. So I'm not interested at all to help. But if I know the person that's telling the truth, oh my God, I'm a good person, I'm a good person. Even, Frank can tell that I'm a good person. I'm an easy person to talk, especially for those people that ask help. That's why, last my live, when it comes to donation, people go on my membership join button. Well, sometimes, I feel, I really want, to reply on their comment, but, I have common sense, okay? I know myself, and I don't want, to say anything towards these people, but just like first strike, I will accept that. Second strike, I have to say something, but I don't want you to end up on the third strike, because once you do some, say something bad towards me on the third strike, you're totally out. It's just like I'm gonna base on, the baseball. Once you first and second, it's okay. Once when you do a three strike, you're out. Just that's the way I am. Okay? So I'm very, I think one of the reason, because, this is one thing that, I mean, I tell, Frank told me that, his word without me is nothing. I'm his, I'm the light. What do you call that? I'm the sunshine. So it's just like, when the sun shines, I a liar and a thief is why I walk away from most of my American family. They cannot be trusted. Yeah, that's, I really hate that. I really hate that, Bob. I really hate that, especially that, I do I do my effort because I thought that they're telling the truth, and then I end up that telling a lie. It's easy for me, easy for me, to not to like the person. I'm not the type of person that, okay, I give you a second chance. No. Once at the first, at the first attempt, you you disappoint me, you're out. I don't give a second chance or what, because you did that at the first attempt. There's a possibility that you can do that again and again. I don't care if if you're gonna tells me I'm just judgmental. I don't care, because I don't do that to people. Because this is the thing that I'm very honest, to tell everyone that the donation, guys, that you send me to my super sticker, my what do you call that? My super chat and my PayPal. I don't use that for myself. I also share that with other bloggers. And I go to other bloggers, with, I do on their show live, and I sending donation also. And I can see through their content, through their program, I can see that I can learn from them, and I send them donation. So the donation that you gave to me, guys, I share with that also with my content creator. And I can see that from their content I learn. But I'm not really into the go to the content just only for nonsense, just to make fun. I'm not. I'm just check it there. If I can learn something, no. Just a few minutes and I stop. Because these people, they deserve, like I said, that having this, and of course anyone, there's a production costing. Yeah, but it's a big help. It's a big help for those ones, to share with us. Okay, that's a big help. But it's not the end of my show, because I'm not really, I'm not, what do you call that, my costing, I'm not really based on the donation. So I just pay that with my own money. It's just like, if you're gonna send me donation to my PayPal or my super chat or my super sticker, I will appreciate that. Okay, that's a big help, but it doesn't mean that that money that you gave to me is just only mine. I go also, like I explained, that I'll go to the other channel that I learned from their show, and they deserve that donation. So I do that. So I'm not the, well, I don't really want to tell that, but it's just like, it happens that there's the other live that this person that asks donation, and then they're too demanding, and I have to tell, but as much as I can, I don't really want to tell this, to online, on public. That's what I did with the money that I received from a sponsor. But it's just like, it triggers me to say that, because this person is too much, too much. Well, I can tell that he disrespect me, not only me, and also my show. Anyone, it doesn't matter for me where you came from, but you always remember that we all deserve respect in our show, respect in ourselves. So I always remember that. Yeah. What do you mean? Hello, Shansi Adams. What do you mean? That's awesome. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's because life is too short, okay? The money that we have, we cannot bring that to our grave, okay? You work hard for that, and then at the end of the day, you're gone, and then you have to make it sure that this money that you earn, these people will you leave that money, will will take care of that money. But some people, they don't care. It's just like, they know that, they inherit of money from, from their relatives or from their family. They just go and spend. So that's why I do, as long as I can share, share blessing to others. I do that because, like I said, life is too short. Okay. So remember, guys, that no matter how big is your money, you cannot bring that in your grave. And if somebody's, if they will bring that in your grave, people will rob you. They're gonna go to your grave and, break your, and steal your money from there. So it's not really, it's not really safe for that. So what I do, as long as I can do, and as long as I can, I can receive blessing from other people, and I have time also to share that with other people. It's not as big I receive, but it's not as big I share, but I'm good, to share my blessing also. Okay? But guys, it doesn't mean that, for just for Santo, just me. Some people that, once they send donation, they're so demanding. Oh my God, please. Please. Don't do that.
You got another topic?
What is the topic, Mr. Tate?
In 2 hours.
Ah, yeah. Okay. It's 2 hours now. So guys, thank you so much, guys, for having me in my show. I really appreciate, especially you, Bob, that you always there on my show to support my show, to hang out with me. But this time, this coming Sunday, I have a nice discussion. So I'm gonna ask my advisor, my advisor. Because because this is the thing that I wish that I can able to receive some donation on my on my show, so that I can go on the StreamYard plan, so that there's no limit. I can do a live stream, no limit, because just I only base on the 20 hours a month. So it's not really enough to have live streaming on StreamYard. So I have to that subdivide for for 4 weeks. So if I have a plan, it's unlimited. So I wish that one day there's a generous subscriber, or a viewer will sponsor on my that on my StreamYard, so that I don't go on the on the go live. Because here's the thing, uh, when I go on the lives, go live on YouTube directly, you cannot join with me on my studio, just only on the live chat. I hope one day that YouTube will can able some invite guests to join on the studio. I hope that they're gonna innovate that kind of system, uh, unlike the StreamYard, that as long as I post my link, my StreamYard link, you can able to join with me. Okay, so guys, so I invite you to this coming Sunday 9 a.m. So I hope you can able to join with me. So thank you so much, guys. Good evening and have a good day in your time. Bye.